Duality. Luxury comforts and supercar performance, all in one package. BMW have been the benchmark for this Super Saloon class ever since the mid-80s. Some even say it was them that defined it. This iconic car is the M5 in its fifth iteration. This 2012 model year car definitively delivered on luxury with a resplendent cabin packed with features and technology. This, however, was not at the expense of performance. The 4.4 litre twin-turbo V8 inside is actually sourced from the E70 X5, albeit somewhat upgraded. It generates 552 brake horsepower and, wait for it, 680 Newton meters of torque. And as you can rightly imagine, those torques play a very big role in how this car performs and behaves. The engine is driven through a 7-speed dual-clutch transmission, stopped by, in most instances, optional carbon ceramic brakes. These brakes are 15 inches in diameter. They are massive. The rear suspension is bolted directly to the unibody with no bushings, and altogether combining to a weight of a shade under 2 tonnes, 1,945 kilograms. Now, despite the weight, performance-wise, the gallop to 60 is officially completed within 4.3 seconds. Top speed is limited to 155, but when it's de-restricted, it will have no problem soaring beyond 200 miles per hour. Interestingly, when Motor Trend ran their own tests on this car, 0 to 60 was completed almost half a second quicker than listed. It even ran the quarter mile in 11 seconds. So it would appear that this car makes quite a bit more power than it says on the tin. The competition for the F10 M5 is really its older brother, the E60, the normally aspirated V10 version. It still sits in the hearts of so many people due to that incredible engine note. Current period, however, natural rivals for the M5 are the Mercedes E63S AMG, Porsche Panamera and the Maserati Quattroporte, so it puts this car squarely into that Super Saloon class. Question is, how does it rank? Well, there's only one way to find out how it fares, and that's out on the blacktop. Circuit du Charade, also known as Clermont-Ferrand. With its 18 turns, it's definitely an exceptionally punishing circuit. To be really quick here, a car has got to be good at absolutely everything. So let's get to the lap. 2 minutes, 4 seconds and 6/10. Definitively not at the top of the overall leaderboard, and neither would we expect it to be. And despite all of that power, it carries almost 2 tons of car around with it. In its own class, of course, it does sit at the top for now, as did the F-Type R that ran before it. It's going to be interesting to see what its older brother accomplishes here. That E60 boasts very similar power, and it's nearly 100 kilograms lighter. But what about driving dynamics? There's definitely some form of magic going on here. Alex from Assetto Drive, the creator of this virtual car, he's done well to represent the handling characteristics that all of the reviews said that this car exhibits. It's absolutely incredible how this 2-ton car lets you know what it's actually up to. It's got a shed load of power, shed loads of torque, and whilst it can't hide its weight, it still manages to deliver on that super quotient of the Super Saloon moniker. We all love an M car, don't we? A nation of subtlety on the outside and effectiveness under the bonnet that just comes together to make an M car, particularly the M5, really, really special. This one sets its class benchmark. Now the rest are going to have to run in its tracks and see what they can do.